Regardless of the direction the automotive industry has been heading in for the last 2 decades, the Germans are still kings of the sports sedan market. We fully expect to receive a car that won't disappoint when it comes to interior comfort, technology, driving characteristics, and performance. The Mercedes Benz E-Class has always been a head-turner, but it's today in 2022 where this generation is finally getting the recognition it deserves, as it's now being considered to be one of the best cars you can buy this year by automotive journalists. In a segment that's home to the BMW 5 Series, Audi A6, and even the Genesis G80, the E-Class could very well be the class leader, as not only is it the true definition of being a luxury sedan, but with a wide range of powertrains, it can be a fun sports car that inspires you every time you get behind the wheel. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2022 Mercedes Benz E-Class. We already know that sedans are not the vehicle of choice for most buyers, as they prefer the practicality and utility of crossovers. However, for the consumers who are still drawn into German sports sedans, the E-Class is a good compromise, as its added length and width over the C-Class provides improved interior space and more room for cargo in the back. Specifically for passengers in the second row, there's enough shoulder and legroom where average-sized adults will find themselves being comfortable. But also for families, you could squeeze in a third person on shorter trips, which won't be possible with a smaller car. When it comes to trunk space, you'll have right around 13 cubic feet of room. And while on paper, the BMW 5 Series is more practical, the E-Class offers enough room where you can load up 3 to 4 bags of luggage if you're going on a road trip or to the airport. More importantly for drivers, the E-Class is maneuverable, agile, and not at all cumbersome when cruising in the city or suburbs. Despite its wider stance, this midsize sedan doesn't feel big on the road, and yet the driving environment you find yourself in is far more accommodating than what you'd expect with the C-Class. Mercedes-Benz's approach to the design of their vehicles has always been luxury first, specifically for their non-AMG models. And for the E-Class, it continues to make a grand entrance with a road presence that's nothing less than sophisticated. In 2020, the E-Class went through a mid-cycle refresh to better fit in with the current lineup. And with the rounder headlights, sleeker front fascia, and sharper body lines for the hood, this generation stands out on the road more so than its predecessors. We all know that Mercedes-Benz, now more than ever, makes their sedans appear to look the same. And for 2022, this midsize luxury car shares cosmetic styling with the larger S-Class, especially when taking a glance at the rear end with the thinner LED taillights. The E450 being the mid-level trim is going to have unassuming looks, despite some AMG aesthetics. And to add aggressiveness to the design, opting for 19-inch wheels over the 18s may help achieve the goal of appearing to be more performance-driven. Where the E-Class impresses is with its upmarket demeanor, as the streamlined looks and resemblance to the flagship in the lineup makes it appear to be more expensive than it really is. And despite rivals receiving some new looks recently, the E-Class has a clean and stylish road presence that exudes premium luxury. We're always looking for a benchmark in the luxury market, whether it's comfort, available technology and features, or interior layout. While it could be disputed, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class has one of the most aesthetically pleasing and sophisticated cabins in this segment, where you're immersed into a driving environment that's not only modernized, but classy as well. Our model's combination of wood grain trim and the macchiato beige MB Tech seats complement each other very well. And while you can upgrade to leather upholstery, the comfort and quality of the leatherette didn't have us begging for anything more. And in fact, there was the right amount of bolstering where the seats weren't too aggressive, but you're not going to slide around on spirited drives either. Dominating the dashboard design is a fully digital gauge cluster and 12.3-inch user interface that brings both the high-resolution quality and easy-to-use functionality. More so with the head unit, as you can access menus and screens 3 different ways. 1. By using the buttons mounted on the heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, the touchpad found in the center console, and of course the touchscreen itself. Thanks to its variety of submenus and features, you could spend 20 minutes scrolling through this head unit, adjusting the ambient lighting, or climate control, or simply individualizing your driving experience. Common for most vehicles in this price range, but always great to see, is the safety systems and camera angles to help you park the E-Class, as you have a 360-degree top view, multiple side views, and front and rear cameras with trajectory to make it virtually impossible to get yourself into trouble. Best of all for the interior is just how upscale it is, even for a sedan that's not the flagship of the brand. Not only does the dashboard and center console wrap around you, but everything is within arm's reach, and there's a sense of continuity to the cockpit. Letting in an abundant amount of light is the available panoramic moonroof, and overall, being behind the wheel of the E-Class is a welcoming place to be, where you'll find yourself unwilling to leave the cabin. Being a candidate for our car of the year for 2021, the Mercedes Benz E-Class takes the best qualities from other sedans in the lineup to create a package that is undoubtedly one of the best in this market. While it's debatable as to whether you should upgrade to an E450 over an E350 solely for the inline 6-cylinder engine and the better performance that comes with the bigger powertrain, commenting its executive demeanor is how enjoyable the E-Class is to drive, as the optional air suspension makes you feel like you're riding on a cloud. Imperfections and potholes in the road are no match for the E-Class, as it takes anything you throw at it with ease. But luxury isn't just exclusive to how our car can handle the bumps, it's also the driving dynamics that you expect from a German sedan. Impressing us the most was the nicely weighted steering, that wasn't too tight like a BMW 540i, but certainly didn't resemble a Maserati Ghibli either. In Sport Plus mode, the balance between being agile, yet still upscale, was a stark difference from competitors that either lean too far towards the athletic and aggressive tendencies that we see from sports sedans, or too soft and disengaging. The Mercedes-Benz E450's 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine that puts out 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque and is paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission makes accelerations effortless. Aiding this powertrain is a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which you're going to feel its effects more so with the E450 than the BMW 540i, which is a direct competitor. To say the Mercedes-Benz E-Class rides smooth would be an understatement. As we discussed during the full review, the E450 may not be the most popular choice among buyers because of the additional $5,000 over the E350, but at the same time is not dynamic enough to appeal to enthusiasts. However, it's the one car that truly offers the best of both worlds because it doesn't feel underpowered and the interior quality is exceptional. Whether you're on a budget or not interested in a car the size of the S-Class, there's other alternatives within the Mercedes-Benz lineup where you receive a good amount of comfort, performance, and overall value. And it's the E-Class that checks all the boxes. We've often referred to the mid-sized luxury sedan segment as being perfect, where these cars don't drive like boats, and just because you're saving a substantial amount of money by not going for the flagship, it doesn't mean you're missing out on interior quality and a great driving experience. As we discovered during our time with the 2022 E-Class, opting for the E450 would be the wise decision, as the inline 6-cylinder engine pairs nicely with the 9-speed automatic transmission, but you're also not left begging for more power. It's a well-rounded car that does a better job at being a luxury sedan compared to rivals. And while it may not be the sportiest alternative in this market, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class will impress you with its serene driving dynamics and superior comfort. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2022 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying an E-Class or any other luxury sedan, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.